In LA, when you hear Watts, you automatically think violence and the gangs. We have 4 major housing developments: Jordan Downs, the Nickerson Gardens, the Imperial Courts, and the Haciendas. None of these developments really get along.
I was shot 12 times when I was 16. And for me to be able to talk to the young people, to let them know that there's more than just gangbanging.
I got into this work because I care. I care about the direction my community was going. We have no leaders. So I stepped off from the other side of the fence to pick up where some of my homeboys left off at, because they was incarcerated. A lot of them was incarcerated, a lot of them was killed.
For decades in this neighborhood, there's been high levels of violence and, and trauma that people have suffered in the community. And we wanted to create kind of alternative strategies to policing.
We developed relationship with community ambassadors, stakeholders. Policing, traditionally, you're directed to a call. You handle the call and you go to the next one, and then the next one, and the next one. What we are afforded the time with and resources are to address the root of the problem.
The Watts Shared Safety Initiative, or WSSI, is a collaborative, community-based strategy designed to reduce violence and build a safer environment in Watts. WSSI focuses on healing the community trauma while engaging in intervention and prevention. It brings together residents, community leaders, and organizations to address the root causes of violence, creating alternatives to traditional policing and fostering a sense of security and well-being across the neighborhood.
When a kid is traveling to school here in Watts, sometimes they have to cross over 20 different gang territories to get to school. And by the time they get to school, they don't really want to learn. They don't want to go to class because they're trying to figure out how they're going to navigate their way home.
Longtime violence interruption agencies in Watts, like the Watts Gang Task Force, Care Outreach, Build Plus, and the Reverence Project, have come together with support from the mayor's office and council members.
Well, since the Reverence Project started, it transformed this community 100%. We haven't had no gang violence between the different developments, and now the kids, they feel safe now to go to school. The parents feel safe.
Take in, interventionists from each one of the housing developments to do safe passage in the community, to facilitate healing circles, and to focus on their own healing, because, when we heal, it actually transforms the environment in the communities in which we live in.
Community. It shows up in the space of community violence intervention, why fellas take it upon themselves to engage in high-risk, volatile situations internally and externally.
The Professional Community Intervention Training Institute provides comprehensive training for individuals who have experienced violence firsthand, equipping them with the skills and knowledge to become certified interventionists.
The P.C.I.T.I. training, they gave us real scenarios to work on. Basically, the scenarios that we had, it was some real world stuff that we actually been through. It just basically took our street knowledge and put it on the professional level.
We provide support services to youth who are transitioning themselves out of the gang life and the culture.
Councilman McOsker has recognized the importance of these efforts and has committed funds to the Watts Shared Safety Initiative, ensuring that the program has the resources needed to continue its vital work in transforming the community.
I have a tremendous respect and appreciation for the Reverence Project, because what this really is doing something that is absolutely essential, bringing the public into public safety. The public should always be involved in its own piece.
Okay, the work we've done, we brought a lot of these gang members face to face to talk and sit out, have dialogue. After maybe 30, 40 years of killing each other, we brought them all to the table to squash that.
One of the things that we have to continue to fight for is to get the proper funding in these communities. We do have success stories with our young people. A lot of our young guys is back in school, communicate with us regularly, and we monitor our young people.
On behalf of the Watts Rams and the Watts Dolphins, which are two Pop Warner football teams in the community, who normally won't have engagement with each other unless it's on the football field tearing each other's heads off. But today we have an opportunity to bring these young people together and allow them to be kids in their natural element. And as you can see right now, they're just playing with each other because that's what kids do.
Community-based public safety has been able to step in and provide that internal support as far as us building capacity, strengthening us financially, strengthening us programmatically, strengthening us from a data management perspective, from a program development perspective, and in turn, giving us the vision.
I'm sorry about that, but I'm messing up his interview. How you
Jay,
doing,
what's up,
my
baby?
brother?
I'm good, baby.
That's what you invested in last year.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Still going.
I love it, brother.
Basically, I'm proud of waking up, being able to make a positive impact.
There's a bigger world out there. The world is bigger than just the development we live in.
We're looking for a president to come out of Watts. We're looking for a lawyer to come out of Watts. We're looking for some doctors to come out of Watts.
It changed my life to know that I can save a life. I love that we're safe now. And when they see us out there with them vests on, it has made a change.
When you grow up in a neighborhood and you experience and witness the things that we've seen, the anger and the frustration is overwhelming, but the love, when it's present, is all encompassing.
The big picture vision is this, that the community knows that there are a group of individuals from the community that are a part of an organization that believes in a community that can be free of community violence, and decide that we're not going to resolve conflict in ways in which we hurt each other.